thank you. To move right along, what is meditation? In our culture, many are hectically chasing after this idealized concept of success and achievement. And most of us are sacrificing peace of mind in general, time to relax, time to just be satisfied with ourselves and who we innately are. So, what's happening here, this is a meditation hall, the largest dome structure in the world, and there are about 10,000 students meditating, or learning this particular technique. This technique with which I have personal experience from a retreat I attended last year. At my first 10-day Vipassana meditation retreat, this is a meditation hall where I meditated for 10 hours every day for 10 days. And the inside of the meditation hall, and I'm over here somewhere, this is the women's. And after that experience, everything changed. My eyes changed, but at the same time, nothing in the real world changed. But I had new eyes with which to see the world. And I've only formally practiced one of, I can't say how many different meditation techniques that exist in the world. So I'd like to share what I've begun to explore with you. There is, I believe, a unique meditation for each unique individual. I will tonight focus on 3 types of meditations: transcendental meditation, chanting a mantra, and using breath control. So I'll begin with my personal experience in Vipassana meditation. This is a map, just to show you the magnitude of this technique, a map of meditation centers in India and Nepal where it originated. And these are the meditation centers throughout the world. The largest of these centers was finished last year in Mumbai, India. To get you some perspective, this is the entrance to the meditation hall. The picture that I first showed you when I asked you what was happening. This is the total dome completed, and the golden tip of the dome. The Vipassana Foundation has over 120 permanent meditation centers throughout the globe. And according to the Vipassana Foundation website, that's the number of centers that there are in the world. The Mumbai Center, which I just showed you, that is, according to the October 29, 2006 Times of India paper, the largest pillarless dome capable of seating 8,000 to 10,000 meditators at once. This technique is best to learn in a supportive environment because it really takes a lot of effort to get the technique down. The instruction for this technique comes from the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, which is a discourse on the establishment of awareness, which is attributed to Gautama Siddhartha, the perceived founder of Buddhism 2,500 years ago. From my personal experience at a 10-day retreat in North Fork, California, the exact center of California, I spent my first 3 days observing Anapana meditation, which is basically observing the breath as it enters and exits the nose, and observing this area. And this is a time schedule for the 10 days. 4 o'clock, you wake up, and then you meditate for 2 hours, an hour and a half of a break, meditation for 3 hours, an hour break, rest for an hour, and then meditation for, let's see, that's between 1 and 5 p.m., 4 hours. Another break, more meditation, and an opportunity to ask questions for the teachers, and then lights out at 9:30. Surprisingly, the more you meditate, the less sleepy and the more energized you get. On the fourth day, they introduce the actual Vipassana technique where you observe very subtle sensations throughout your body. And most students by the fourth day are able to sit in one posture without moving for an hour, at least. And this type of meditation uses no visualization, no imagination, no chanting, nothing of that sort, simply you, your thoughts, and your body, and your awareness as you develop your observation. Developing that mindfulness is developing that part of you that observes thoughts and sensations. Zhu, in a May 2005 Contemporary Buddhism article, mentions that Vipassana students realize the ever-changing and permanent nature of thoughts and sensations. They find that once you go down to the bottom of everything, everything is constantly changing, rising and passing, and thus you cease to have an attachment to things that we normally, emotions, thoughts that we normally consider to be gross and lasting and permanent. In a 2007 article from the Neuroscience Letters, Hotzel and others used an MRI scan to find the spots activated by Vipassana meditation, which play a role in the cognitive regulation of emotions. This very effect is what I believe has had the most profound effect on how I experience my life. I have practical problems, but they no longer carry, most of them no longer carry that emotional burden. Practical problems no longer are emotional problems. If anyone is interested in learning this particular technique, you can go to dhamma.org. But now for a technique that I can show you how to do. This second technique is simply to repeat a mantra. A thought sound, a mantra which you can think of as a thought sound. The literal Sanskrit definition of mantra is a tool of thought, according to Roach's 1998 edition of Meditation Made Easy. Our own textbook, The Pocket Guide to Public Speaking, from 2004 by O'Hare and others, offers an example of a mantra on page 33 if you want to look into your textbook. And the example it offers is to inhale calm, abdomen out, exhale calm. Moving on to another form of meditation is regulating the breath, which is prana meditation, where you take control of the breath.
We're going to have to wrap it up in like 5 seconds.
Okay. One mantra that I would like to leave you with is, all of us have some sensual, whether it's through food or stretch or whatever, So if everyone could just practice right now, take a deep breath, and go, and just feel the effect that it has on your body. Thank you.